Back to another anime review. Today we look at the first episode of Inuyashiki, Last Hero. I am in love with this show already. I am legit in love with this show. Oh my god. So, in case you guys don't know, Inuyashiki is actually made by the same people who made Gantz. And I'm a huge fan of Gantz. I love Gantz. I love the manga and both the anime. Even that new movie that came out, which was like, you know, kind of oddly placed if you don't know the lore of Gantz, but it was still good. You know, so when Inuyashiki was announced, I actually had read the manga when it actually first released, and, you know, the subs were going out for it on the manga. And, you know, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was really going to be something cool. I never thought this would get an anime, to be honest with you. And then when, you know, we got an announcement, I think it was last year, when this would become a real thing, I was stoked. But to see the first episode, you know, it's freaking phenomenal. Like, legit, if you're not watching the show, you're missing out on probably one of the cooler shows of the season, to be honest with you. So first and foremost, in case you guys are new to Inuyashiki and you have no idea what the hell is going on with it, it's about essentially our main character, Ichiro Inuyashiki, who is basically a 58-year-old guy who looks like an old man because his body has been, you know, kind of put through the ringer as he's done a lot of work his whole life, and, you know, he's not aged well. That's probably the best way to say it. He's treated poorly by his family. He's treated poorly by people around him. You know, he's lived a life that's pretty hard for a man of his age. And he's actually just been diagnosed with stomach cancer, so he's going to die in 3 months. You know, at the height of basically thinking that it's all over, and him just being tired of the fact that his family doesn't care about him, and it just seems like the world's being a cruel place to him. He actually gets, him and another person get hit by an alien spaceship that just comes out of nowhere. And, you know, they feel bad that they do kill him, so what they end up doing is they recreate his body, but because the only thing they had on board to make him was weapons, he's essentially a living weapon. And, you know, they were worried about that because it's like they said that he can bring destruction to the whole planet, you know, and even the other guy could, which is going to play a key factor, the other character, by the way. And I'm not going to spoil that because I did get past a decent amount of this in the beginning, but, you know, it's cool because what essentially happens from here is he decides to use this kind of new heightened ability to become a hero of sorts. You know, when he sees an older guy also who's struggling in a park get, you know, basically onslaughted by all these kids and stuff, that they're shooting fireworks at him and hitting him with baseball bats, or trying to at least. You know, it's the whole episode. What was bad about it? There was probably nothing for me. I love the animation. I think it's really solid. It works for this type of presentation. I love the opening. It's Man on a Mission, and I'll be honest with you, their work is always incredible to me. But this song just, like, I think flows perfectly with the opening. It's very rare that I ever say that, because I mean, I love openings, but a lot of times some openings, you know, they just don't flow with what they're being shown and all that. This opening works really well. If you can't tell, I'm gushing. This first episode is phenomenal, and if you guys, really, I'm telling you guys, go and check out the first episode. I'll be honest with you, if you're not hooked by the first episode, I don't know what will hook you from the show, because it's just that cool. Anyways, guys and girls, what did you think about the first episode? What are your anticipations of the show? What do you want from it? What do you think is going to happen? I would love to know in the comments below. Yeah, definitely, and also check out the manga too, because I've actually read, I want to say, probably maybe like the first first two volumes of the manga in terms of like content. Maybe only the first one, so I'm not gonna push myself too much with that. But, you know, I really love the manga for it, so I mean, you know, it's really good too. So definitely check out the manga if you want, or just watch the anime right now, because I think it's going to be awesome. I have the King's Game, I think, maybe coming out. I'm not 100% sure if I want to review that, only because I've been hearing people are getting strikes and stuff like that, and also getting a kind of signs of bad things to happen if they actually upload the King's Game. So I might not review that, but if I do, I will put it up there, and you guys will see it probably in like 30 minutes as of this video coming out. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. Have a blessed day, everyone. God bless you all. Bye-bye, everyone.